Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. Good morning. Click, 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 click. I didn't mute. I decided that what I would do is have you hear at least something, not my singing. It's Ros Boundy here, Psychic Medium, and I'm here to do the daily Lenormand card spread reading on a beautiful sunny morning. Absolutely perfect day ahead from what I can tell looking outside my window, but sometimes that can change, of course. Beautiful, beautiful clear blue skies. It's lovely. And good morning to you, Keza. Wonderful to have you here. And we've got Corinda here from UK, so it's your good evening. And lovely to have you here. So we've got Kylie as well. Oh, cute little avatar. I love that. And it's 2 a.m. there. You're up late, early, whichever way you want to look at it. That is fairly early, yes. So you get involved in the what's in front of you and your screen and don't sleep well then. Is that right, Corinda? I do that sometimes, not often these days. I do like my sleep and try to go to bed at the right times. Right, we've got the cards ready. So what you're needing to do is tune into your spiritual connections so that you can receive the messages that you're meant to most directly, more directly from your own guidance rather than what I can bring to you, but it just adds to. There is no right or wrong with what you receive. It's how you interpret it and how you're wanting to put it into that intention for your day, basically. So here we come with the cards. So tune in, and it's a very interesting spread. I'm just going to open my phone because I was going to look-see. I know the cross is in the same position as yesterday, and we actually have I'm just trying to look-see, the ship in the same space. I knew there were some similarities. Oh, I should have actually got you guys to pick it for me, shouldn't I? And say what cards are in the same places. Too late. I've told you. Here we go with our card first. I'll get straight into the reading because we all do have busy days or evenings. Corinda, you probably need to go to Betty Bo's. Right, let's focus it. It's not going to. Come on. Being unique is better than being perfect. Now, this is one of the cards that I sort of think, well, unique is perfect. It's not a better than anything. It is being unique is as perfect as being not unique. It doesn't matter. We are perfect as we are. And I just love the photo. Isn't it gorgeous? Those beautiful wise faces that owls seem to present. It's no wonder they're called wise owls. And then we've got from over here with the Inner Soul Guidance Oracle deck, we have the card that is the cross. And it's beautifully stylized with all those gorgeous little hearts, the magenta hearts, and the silver gilding on this one. And it's just so gorgeous. You are on the right path, so believe in yourself and destiny awaits you. Well, I'm not much of a person for waiting for things. I like to go and get it. So your destiny is in your pathway. So go for it. Just go for it. Trust yourself. You are on the right path. So there we go with our cross card today. And certainly giving that strength, as I noticed when laying the cards down. Here we go in the same space. I knew that was the same space. And here we've got the cross as well. Definitely bringing the strength of self-trust into it. And we've got Kim on her way to work. Oh, is it raining? Raining where you are? Oh, that's awful. So you're not in the floods or anything, are you? Stormy stuff. We've got beautiful sunshine here. And good morning to you, Sarah. Wonderful to have you here. I do love that four-leaf clover cross. And just I can't even see a cloud from where I'm sitting in my office, so it's beautiful. Okie dokies, here we come with the cards that are from this deck. That is the Sarah Marchetti's Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck. So it is the expanded edition, although this morning we've got all the cards are from the basic deck up to the 36, as we can see there. The last card in the regular deck is 36. Okay, so here's the cross we've got, as in the cross layout of our spread. Here we've got the mountain in the home space that is to the left. And I just realised that I haven't got my iPad up with my Body Soul app, because I have normally got that going so I can see the comments. Sorry about that. We are, this is going to the YouTube channel, my Ros Boundy page on Facebook, the mytimetv.live page on Facebook, and my group. You just heard the feedback from the iPad, the card reading group, and to Body Soul app, which is just here in front of me, which I'm just going to put back on my stand here instead of over there. Then I can see when there may be comments from those on the other side of the world at the moment. Those who are in the UK, Canada, are the ones who've been watching the Body Soul app at some point. Oh, yes. Anyway, we'll get going on this, won't we? Oh, good morning, Rena. I've just started doing the actual reading. I was just sorting out my Body Soul app on the iPad at the moment so I can monitor comments. So you're lucky you're watching it from the start of the actual reading. Right, there's the cross layout of the spread. And Michaela, we've got you popping in right now. Wonderful. Yeah, not late, just in time. Mountain in the home space, position 1 on the left of the cross shape. Then we've got the home in the workspace energies on it, which is position 2 in the card spread to the right of the cross shape. Then we have the cross that is in the unexpected position at number 3 at the top of the cross shape. Then we've got the ship in the 4th position that is your role in the cross shape, and right in the center we've got the lilies, beautiful calming lilies in that outcome position, the 5th card in the center. Absolutely lovely spread. Well, all of them are, aren't they, really? And Michaela's just mentioning she's steadily getting going. You had a late start, did you, hon? Yes, exactly. Ship and the cross again in the same spots. I did mention that right at the start, but of course you weren't here right at the start when I opened up the session. Yes, few in time today. Yes, you are, Rena. So there we go. Hey, mountain in that home space, though, it is going to present us with, I'm feeling just a few little challenges, just along the line of, there's going to be a little bit of extra oomph needed to get up some of those hilly bits through the day, or watching what our path, what is happening on our pathway as we are moving through the day. It could be, how sometimes there could be the rocks and the little bit of landslidey stuff and things in the way on the path sometimes. Just be careful where your feet go. Here we've got the reindeer or the moose or a deer or some sort of a creature that is used to moving along mountain pathways. So you be that creature and you'll have that sure foot through your day in the home space. So there's Michaela going, yep. Cool, we've got Nat here as well too. Good morning to you, Nat. So take those steps, trusting that wherever you're placing your feet, that they're in the right position, that you're not going to slip ass up on anything, that you are going to be able to dodge some of those things that might be in the pathway, walk around them, walk over them, climb over them. You're going to get to what your goal is. If you have intentions to shift one of your rooms around and thoroughly clean it and do that sort of thing in your home space, just take that care in how you're moving the furniture, so to speak. Be thorough in how you're cleaning it, stepping around and doing what you're doing in there, and you'll have that goal. The end goal is seeing how wonderful that room in its rearranged state looks like. So it's that similarity of being able to get to the peak of your mountain of whatever your intention is today in your home space. So move through that with confidence and know that you are going to get there. It might take that little bit of elbow grease and work through your day. And that does include with relationships as well, being able to communicate with each other in good ways, you know, so that you can feel that sense of having completed to satisfactory. You know, you can see what is on the other side of the hill. You can be at that peak. Okay, and yeah, beautiful views. It really is, once you've actually got to that, past all the things that need to be done or etc. So that's what the mountain energy is feeling like for me. What does it feel like for you? And in the workspace, we've actually got the home, that house. I like to call it a home whenever I see a house, because we do intend having our houses being our homes in general. Or if it's something that you're working from your home space, here we are with that doorway, that gateway is open. The door is ready to be knocked on and have the, well, it's the hospitality of bringing in clients, bringing in a customer, having them feel at home in your workspace. So I think that's probably the emphasis of what that's meaning for today. For me, is it for you? I know that I've got meditation that I'm guiding down at the Elliott Oak today, this afternoon. And that is actually, it feels like a home space to me. It's very nice and welcoming, and the time spent there is really comforting because of the way that there is the open door and the hospitality of those who are within it through that time of what is, it's work. Yeah, sure. We are in our spaces for business or workspace for creating that is profit and that is our livelihoods, that type of thing. But it still doesn't mean that we have to be distant and cold about it. We just, you know, move through our workspace, move through that particular energy with an open, you know, with an open heart, with that hospitality feeling, you know, that welcoming, the welcoming, I think. So bring that into your workspace today, that friendliness and welcoming, and it'll just shift that energy to such a different perspective. And I'm sure you'll find that things will flow a lot nicer through your day. You'll enjoy your time at your work. And good morning, Virginia. Evening. Sorry, yes, you've been drawn to home space today. It's a funny day, thank you. Oh, finishing up. Oh, of course, it's the Tuesday, the 2222's there. Sorry, Virginia is in the US, I think, isn't it? Yeah. So she's the creator, one of the co-creators of the Soul software and the Body Soul app. So she's actually on the iPad, which is where I'm looking right now, and making her comments. So it's great finishing up on their Tuesdays. Oh, look, numerology is so much fun too. So anyway, here we are. We're going to move up to the cross again. Trusting, faith, all that's the same from yesterday. It's there for a purpose, to continue on that trend. So we're still needing to actually step into that self-trust, that moving in the energy of knowing that what pathway we're on is right. The same as what the owls presented with us, you know, be unique, be your uniqueness. It is perfect. And tread in the pathway like the crosses say. Remember that our destiny awaits us. Well, instead of waiting for it, just go, you know, didn't have that up the right distance. Instead of waiting for it, step into it. Really move in the energy of what is our inner trust. If you have seen that Indiana Jones movie where he stepped out over that chasm and trusted that whatever that was going to happen, and he trod on a bridge, invisible bridge. Absolutely picture that as you're stepping out in anything that you're doing today. Take that step and remember that we can trust. It is that self-trust. It's bringing it back to that heart space of our inner being in connection with our spiritual connections. You know, if you feel at all in doubt, just ask them, give them your boost, that type of thing. And that's the same with, as we're moving into our our role and having that control, that we've got our hand on the tiller of this, or rudder, no, it's tiller, the wheel, the whatever you want to call it, steering mechanism, because different boats have slightly different types of names for how you steer the ship. When I was doing dinghy sailing, it was certainly a tiller that you held, that steered, that moved the rudder in the water. The rudder is this thing here, and that little thing there is the propeller. So, and you'd actually steer it, you do the control of those up here on the deck, that what's called the bridge in this size ship. Oh, brigantine is the type of word I'm looking at. I doubt that this is it. I must look up what a 3-mast ship is in the old sailing terms, unless someone there might know. Good morning, Davina. I just noticed you're popping in. So lovely to have you here. And Shaz, good morning to you as well. Lovely, lovely morning. So from this, the ship, the energy in that, in how we can move and shift and do all that we need to in our day, that's what we're needing to do. It is to be in control at that wheelhouse, whatever. We do have our hand on that mechanism. So bring into it the deal with the heart and the team that we've got that's going to be our crew on a ship. And wow, there's no limit to what we can do. So bring that into your day as you're moving into your, through and around what you're doing in your home and even in your work, bringing that more homely energy into your work. Wow. Trust that you're on the right direction in shifting all of that to being what you really want from your day. And here we go with Diane. Good morning there as well. 3-mast ships a bark. Good, thanks for looking that one up. I dare say you Googled it, did you? And I dare say so did you, Sarah. You Googled it as well. Oh, cool. And Kezit, you're shifting, making up 10 beds today. Wow. Taking care of 10 rooms then. That's great. It means business is looking up though, isn't it? The more that we actually see some numbers around and about the place, it's all positives. Well, everything really is positives in life. As we're moving to that outcome, we're looking at what is that central space of the lilies and the connection that that's bringing for us with those who are our ancestors, with even our own personal cell structure in our bodies, having that genetic creation of bits and pieces of all of our ancestors as it's moved through our DNA in the way that our procreation works. It's all of that connection for us in our uniqueness back through time, back through what we can reflect on in some of those memories coming forward, that it's almost like the deja vu that we might feel, oh, I've been here before, but you know that you never have. Sometimes it can be that's bringing it forward. Just trust. Here we've got the connection with what is our spiritual realm in the cross, in every little aspect of how we're living our life. We're steering it. They're helping us steer it with that genetic memory as well. There's so many different ways of being connected to what is our history, our beingness in who we are right now. Oh, good evening to you, Helen, too, all the way from England as well. So it certainly is an international program, isn't it? Sitting here in my wee little office in Port Elliot, South Australia, and I'm connecting to people all around the world. Each and every one of us is by that connection. It's just such a, when we're looking at the lilies and how that's connecting us with all that is our ancestry and what is history, and how we've moved from being what essentially is Neanderthal caveman beingness to where we are now with our technology. And who knows what's going to be forward in our future. We dream, the dreams that we have of what is the possibilities. And the lilies being such an absolutely beautiful flower with that stained glass in the background and the memories of what is within ourselves, within our universe, and what is already known for our future, which is, I do psychic mediumship work. It's some of it does bring forward that is our future into vision. It's got all the possibilities in it, isn't it? And when we look at how well our natural, the physical world is dealing with just being itself, with the plants still growing, the factor of Mother Earth, looking after Mother Earth like she does, and us within it too. How much of a connection that we've got with all things, past, present, and future. So it's just wonderful to look at, even using these tools the way that we do in cards as a layout for guidance in how we understand what our day has in front of us. It really is stepping into trusting our own path and what we are doing to be able to create those energy shifts that we want and the intention we want for ourselves, and moving it into, actual actions. Doing, being who we are. Oh, good morning, Kerry Ann. Lovely to have you here too. And I'm just finishing up. So step into all that you're doing through your day today. You might have a focus on one of these cards that's really shifting into your eyeball range, that you think, oh, that really has more meaning for me for now. It's just pulling me back to it. Or the whole spread itself. In whatever way that you see and look at these cards and receive the messages from Spirit that are more specific for you, keep walking into your day and doing what you need to, that actually is bringing you to be the best you that you can be. And really, trust. I think the biggest message from all that is just trust that who you are, how you're doing things, what you're doing are the perfect thing for you in what your journey is in life, for that interconnectedness of who we are in the whole realm of what is our universe. So thank you, Keza. You have a beautiful day too. I can just imagine you walking around with, shifting from bed to bed with that beautiful smile and almost a dance in how you work your day. So it's lovely having you here. So thank you. And Kim, thank you. Oh, you're at work now. Great. No flooding where you are. Oh, great. Have a great day. Because it's one of those things, I don't watch the news. So some of it I'm actually getting from you guys here, because I don't watch the news. Very ignorant of me, isn't it, not to keep up with what's current stuff happening around and about. Oops. Thank you, Rena, for that. I love those green hearts. They're beautiful. And to Keza as well. So obviously Diane and Keza are friends. Get it? I think with your interaction, it's wonderful to see. I love it. Thank you. And to you, Sarah, thank you. I was just checking out whether there was anything further on the Body Soul app. Oh, it is. Have the best day. Thank you so much, Virginia. It is lovely to have this connection around our beautiful globe. So thank you, Sarah, and thank you, Keza. Yeah. Now, I dare say that might have been to Diane. And here we go from Michaela. A beautiful thank you. And you do a quick listen on the ABC radio. Look, that's probably it's the radio as I'm in the car. If I'm in the car and it happens to hit on a news session, that's when I might hear it. And the quick things they put on TV and I'm only watching NCIS. It's still my favourite program, and I don't watch it otherwise. I'm here in front of a screen and love it. Happy spaces, isn't it? Where is your happy space? And have a gorgeous day. Yeah. And that's right. Otherwise, it's too sad. It's not so much that, but here, let's focus on have a gorgeous day. We're only given what they want us to know. That's all I'll say. And exactly. Yes, true, Michaela. Absolutely. Thank you. be the best you that you can be, and namaste until tomorrow. I have got the meditation on today for those who are close enough to the Elliot Oak in Port Elliot. It's 1 o'clock at the Elliot Oak. So those who need to know will understand that. So till tomorrow.